Hi, I'm Fred Reed from Oswego County Today. We're here again talking to one of our Fulton mayoral candidates, Deana Michaels. How are you, Deana? Thanks for coming down.
Thank you for having me.
So we'll start out like we do with all of them. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself and get started?
Sure. Well, I'm Deana Michaels. I'm running for mayor of Fulton. And the reason that I decided to run for mayor is a few years ago, my son and I were talking, and he said, "Mom, I don't have any reason to move back here after college." And as a mom, that's the last thing you want to hear. So we started talking about that. We started talking about some of the issues we face, some of the hurdles, and some of the opportunities. And he said, "Mom, that all sounds great, but unless you're willing to do something about it, nothing's going to change." And he challenged me, and I accepted that challenge. And I said, "Great, I'm going to run for mayor." And that's what got me into this race. I am not a career politician. I am a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a businesswoman, I'm a volunteer, and I was born and raised in this area. So I have a lot at stake. And it's for those reasons that I wanted to run for mayor.
I think they're pretty sound ones. They're pretty sound.
Yeah.
So what kind of qualifications do you feel you bring to this?
Well, thank you for that question. I've worked in the business. I've worked in business for many years, and I have worked with community members that had a dream of becoming a business owner, and I helped them to get there. They had dreams of becoming a homeowner, and I helped them. And there's been community members who have struggled. We've all struggled. And I help them to overcome those financial hurdles. I've worked in the financial arena, if you will, for many years, for over 24 years. And I oversee a program, a financial health and wellness program. And I've overseen that program for over 15 years, and I'm an instructor. And I've worked with individuals, and I work with individuals of all age groups, helping them, equipping them with the tools and resources they need to make sound financial decisions. I have a pretty strong background in my education. My education is strong. I graduated in 2016 as an adult learner in Stonier Graduate School. And when I decided to run for mayor, I decided that to make good decisions about this, I needed to equip myself with the knowledge. And so I attended 3 different campaign schools to make sure that I was knowledgeable in the area and that I had the tools and resources myself to make those decisions. As a community member and a volunteer, I spend a lot of time in the community, and I serve on a lot of boards and work for a lot of organizations. I'm a proud member of the Fulton Lions Club. I am a founding board member for CNY Arts. I serve on the board for Oswego County Opportunities. I serve on the board for Towpath Towers. I was a former president of the Fairgrave Elementary PTO. I work with a lot of organizations throughout the community. I was a block leader for Fulton Block Builders. I volunteered with Friends of Fulton Parks, and I've volunteered quite a bit with our school district. I've served on the city's planning board for over 10 years, and I'm in my 2nd term of serving on the city's ethics committee. And I am so proud to serve on the downtown revitalization committee that just helped Fulton earn the $10 million grant from New York State.
So what do you feel like, what are some of the things that you want to talk about that you want to get done when you become, or if you become?
Sure. Thank you for that question. I have spent months meeting with the community. I have knocked on hundreds of doors. I have met with hundreds of individuals, and the message is clear. We have 3 major issues facing our city. And number 1 would be the safety of our communities, creating safe neighborhoods to raise our families. The drugs and the crime have to be addressed. We have a failing infrastructure. When we drive down our streets and we walk down our sidewalks, there's a need to improve our infrastructure. And then there's the economic development. There's a need to stimulate our economy and really put efforts into that economic development for our community. Those are the 3 major issues that I've heard time and time again. with the hundreds of people that I've worked with and talked with. So those are the three issues that I see facing our city that we have to make it a priority to address.
Do you have any process right now that you can tell me that how you're going to address these issues?
Sure. Well, for me, what's really important is to be a good listener and making sure that we are listening to what the community has to say, to making sure the community has a voice in this process. Over the next several days and several weeks, we're going to start rolling out our plan. And we're going to start sharing what that plan looks like to address the issues and what it would look like as mayor. But right now what we're doing is a lot of listening. We're continuing to knock on doors. We're continuing to take note of what the community has to say. And that's important to me because our community is the most important part of this process and making sure that we represent the good of the entire community. And we're going to do that because we want people to stop here. We want people to not just pass through Fulton, but to stop here in Fulton, give them a reason to live here, to work here, and to visit here. And that plan that we're going to roll out here soon is going to always be putting Fulton first in everything we do.
Is there anything else that you want to tell our readers before we let you get on your way knocking on doors?
For me, I just want to thank everyone for being so generous for their time, and I look forward to knocking on more doors, and I look forward to talking with more people throughout our community. I'm excited about what the future has for Fulton. I'm proud of this community, and as we start to roll out our plan, I look forward to engaging more with the community and learning from them exactly what that future of Fulton looks like.
Perfect. Deana, thank you very much for
Thank
coming
you.
out and talking to us. Thank you very much for reading Oswego County Today, and we'll be seeing you soon and talking to all the candidates October 3rd at the CNY Arts Center.